If you're looking for a junction between jazz and chamber music, you should take the A train, or I should say the Red Line, to Ashmont to tell us about the concert on Saturday with the Harlem Quartet. Is our guest from Ashmont Hill Chamber Music, the artistic director, Beth Alger. Thank you very much for being with us,
hi, thanks for having me.
First of all, talk about your discovery of this series back a few years.
Well, interestingly, I was on the board for a short time, the board of Ashmont Hill Chamber Music under its previous artistic director, and that's how I got to know some of the people. At that point, I was running my own chamber music festival down in Martha's Vineyard, and when that ended and their Ashmont Hill's artistic director resigned, longtime artistic director, someone remembered me and reached out and interviewed me, and I was lucky enough to get the position. So that's...
Well, talk about the performers that are coming up here, the Harlem Quartet.
Well, we are so excited about this for a number of reasons. It's allowing us to accomplish something that we've wanted to accomplish, and something that's been part of our mission is we really want to be an organization that reflects our community, the diversity of our community, and the Harlem Quartet certainly does that. Their personnel are both Latino and African American. They do a lot of, I guess, what we could call crossover music, venturing into jazz and Latin. So we're very excited because they much more so reflect our community, the makeup of our community. The other thing that we're excited about is that this concert actually celebrates our new partnership with Project STEP. And I don't know.
And then this is a program that trains young people, especially young people of color.
Right, Latino and young people of color. Project STEP has been around for more than 30 years, and their goal has always been to identify talented children from communities that are underrepresented in the classical music world, and to train them. So this is a wonderful. Their mission and our mission dovetail so beautifully, and this is a great opportunity.
I know one of the things in the program is by Dizzy Gillespie, but what we're going to do, short of that, we're going to have a little excerpt here of the quartet playing Duke Ellington.
Great.
So talk about what you see here, what this group does, because it doesn't make this sound too artificial. It sounds like it's really jazz, but it also sounds like it's, well, a string quartet.
Right. Well, I think string quartets increasingly are, as they should be, as they need to be, increasing their repertoire. Playing with the expected sounds, the sounds that people expect from a string quartet, and really branching out away from so much of the music written by these wonderful but dead white composers. And so it's, I guess in that sense, it is a true crossover. It has the instrumentation of the string quartet, obviously 2 violins, a viola, and a cello, but playing these jazz rhythms and jazz harmonies. So it is both jazz with that classical kind of sound as well. It's a wonderful combination. And
Ellington himself, he made a recording with string players, so it wasn't foreign to him either.
Right.
Talk about the other things in the program. You've got some works, I think, by Beethoven, Mendelssohn.
Right. Yes, an early Beethoven quartet, which is great, Opus 18, number 4. I think our expectation is that we might have a lot of new audience members, and I think an early Beethoven is an easier entree into Beethoven string quartets. The Mendelssohn Opus 44, number 2, that's also very accessible. And they will be the first piece and the last piece. And then in between, we will have the Dizzy Gillespie and a Latin piece by Rafael Hernandez, El Combonchero, who was a Cuban composer.
And give you one more side of the Harlem Quartet. We're going to have an excerpt of them here playing a piece of classical music.
Great.
finally, you've also got a concert coming up in April with a
That's
pianist.
right. Yes, the famous George Lee. George Lee, I've been following George Lee since he was a little boy. He's a wunderkind. I heard him play in Jordan Hall when the Beethoven Fourth Piano Concerto when he was maybe 14. It was miraculous. He recently was the silver medalist in the Tchaikovsky competition this past summer, the 15th Tchaikovsky competition. His career is skyrocketing, and I told my board we've got to get him while we can afford him. He's just phenomenal. And the other thing is he's currently a Harvard student, so we told his agent that he could stay right on the red line and make it to our venue.
He's going to challenge you to make sure you've got some Chopin, a showpiece by Liszt, and Beethoven's last piano sonata. Right?
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Sounds very interesting. Finally, people want more interesting details about this. What's the best way for them to get that?
Well, our website, which is chambermusic.org, AH as in Ashmont Hill. All the information they'll need is right there. Tickets to the concert, 4 o'clock this coming Saturday, are available at the door as well.
And of course, this is in the hall at All Saints Church, right around the corner from Ashmont Station.
Right, a hop and a skip from the T station. If people want to drive, there's a parking lot as well with free parking. And the hall is spectacular. It's just been totally restored. The acoustics are to die for. And we have a great reception afterwards.
Great work by a great architect as well. Thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you.
Ralph Adams Cram.
Yes.
Mary Beth Alger from Ashmont Hill Chamber Music.
Thank you.